Hey everybody, our second winter has finally broken. We've got a partly sunny day. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Melanie and I did go out the other day. It was brutally cold and crazy windy, blasting wind. We put up 4 sections of fence. I did not grab the camera because you wouldn't have heard a thing and the camera would have blown over violently. But today I have the camera and I'm working out here alone. Melanie is busy and she helped me lay out the stuff and get ready. But I want to show you how it looks so far. We're following the contour of the land. So where there's a dip, the fence will dip a little. And where it's straight, all these last 3 sections, it'll be straight. We both agreed we like that. It's easier. And that way there's a 6-inch gap underneath all the way around for a disposable board, which will rot and can be replaced, and that keeps the fence off the ground so it doesn't rot as fast. And the board underneath will keep the rabbits out, and that's the idea, to keep animals out. So I'm gonna carry on here. It's very slow going for me because I'm working alone on this, and I'll do my best. I don't know how much we'll get done today because it's really hard measuring with a tape measure. The boards are just over 8 feet long, and the span in between these are just not exactly the same. It could be a ½ inch to an inch off in between each segment. So it's really slow doing this, but I'll do my best, and we'll see. I'm hoping to get the framing done today because I had Melanie help me lay out 3 boards per section. And why I grabbed here, that's funny, I grabbed here instead of there. Oh, it's there. We put 3 boards per section out, and then, oh, I've got to re-sticker these. They're warping on me. We had wood on the ends of these because they're warping on me, and I've got to recover that. But then I took the rest, what was left. We had 2.5, almost 3 rows of 2x4s left, and I stickered them. And then I took a pile of sawmill slabs that I had here ready for the for milling for my fence line for back there. I can't see my camera, so I hope I'm showing what I'm looking at. And I stacked them here. That'll keep them off the ground, and they'll start to air dry, ready for processing. And I've got the 2x4s stickered, air drying, and they won't warp. They got all that weight on them, so they won't warp. So that's the plan. But now, unfortunately, I've got all these 2x4s laid out, and now I have to work really fast because they're going to warp in the sun and the wind, and they'll warp fast. So let's see what I can get done. I hope my camera doesn't blow over. So I have a clamp here because I'm alone. Now, the wind is brutal. It's cold. The sun is warm, but the wind is cold. over here, I'll move that clamp and then I'll screw that on. I put the clamp up so I can hold the 2x4. I wish I had help, but she's busy. Chris is regaining his strength, so it is how it is. And there's one board. A lot of work for one board. I'll keep going. Melanie came out and I was here, and in a few minutes we're down there. It is cruising. So I'll let you watch as we do one together. It's so much faster. We got a system together and it's incredible. Alright, you can watch us run a row. Alright. Ready? 95 and a quarter. Swing it. Ready? Alright, up. Ready? 95 and a half. Swing it. Ready? 94 and a quarter. 94 and 3/4. It's odd. The winter has moved them. Alright, let go. Raise your end up, up, up. Oh, that one's bigger. Ready? Okay, level. Can we get started? Yeah. You good? Yeah. Alright, go ahead. You want to lay those flat, those three, please? And there it is, guys. That's going really amazingly fast. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. The other one's a little wider, so that'll be it for that. Yeah, look at that. It's going. We'll be done in a few more minutes. Well, guys, with Melanie's help, this went very, very well. Now right here, I noticed we had 1.5 foot of space. We were going level. It looks great here on this backside. It was all perfectly level all the way across, each board with another, and then we realized, oh no, there's a foot, over 1 foot of space between the bottom of the post and the ground. The fencing boards are going to follow the ground 6 inches high, so that's fine. They're going to flow with the ground, so they'll be curvy on top. But we weren't paying attention until we got to the top of that one post. I might adjust those, and then we came down and freehanded the next one, and we were crooked, so I'll probably adjust them because we will see them from inside the back side of the fence. So these last few I'll probably straighten out later, but the rest of them are absolutely perfect and will look awesome inside the fence line. So now I'm taking a break. Melanie's back doing what she was up to, and I'm taking a break, and I'm probably going to start putting up some boards, but I got to look for some galvanized nails. I might have to run into town, and we'll see what happens here. Well, guys, first of all, isn't that an amazing sight? Look at that. It looks good as it is. Well, it was really windy, and I'm thankful that the wind came up when it did, because I have sandy soil, and you may notice that I changed something here. Meanwhile, since the last time I talked to you, the wind was getting brutal, and so I get to try the zoom on my camera. I put in T-posts. Is it focusing? I can't see my camera. Put in T-posts every so often and crossboards because it was starting to work itself loose. That is one big gigantic sail, and we have insane wind here. And I don't even know if cement would help, because this is beach sand. My soil is pure beach sand. So I just don't think it would sustain a long wind. So I have an idea. I'm going to talk to Melanie before I share my idea with you. But I have a really cool idea for bracing this up and making it look good as well. That's just temporary. That's just so I can continue on. And every second post I'll probably carry on and put a support like that. Anyway, that's it for today. The day is done. Even the birds are going to sleep. So thanks for watching, guys. An exciting progress at the homestead. I'm happy. I'm really happy. And I found something cool. I'm going to have infrared beam, brake beam alarms on the outside of the fence. So if somebody tries to mess with my fence, they're going to break a beam and we'll have an alarm, and I'll know exactly where they are, because I'm going to have different alarms every so often, and most likely have flashing lights on top. So I'll know if somebody's trying to mess with me, because certain people said they're going to destroy our fence with graffiti. And I don't like that idea, so I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to have cameras and alarms. So I'll have multiple rows of alarms along each fence line, And if something breaks the beam, that's it. We got you. Well, anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. It's Troy from the Do It Yourself World and the Off Grid Project. Talk to you later.